Okay, so what's your name?
My name's Zareen Sheikh and we're doing DLV Silver.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
And it's all part of the Wye Valley Walk?
Yeah.
Alright, we're on a cycle ride and a hike today, guys. I'm overlooking the Lug Valley. Hereford is down below me. The Wye Valley is that way, a couple of miles. And I'm cycling through Haugh Wood, Haugh, which is Saxon. So it goes a fair way back. It's an ancient woodland. I've hiked part of it, Westwood, which is attached to Haugh Wood, if you see the link below. And I'm going to lock my bike up and I'm going to do a section of the Wye Valley Walk, which will take me to Caplor Hill, and I'll drop down then into the Wye Valley and back through to my bike via Fownhope. I've cycled already 5 miles. I'm close to home, it's not far. I'm heading towards a bridge now where Paul and I used to sit and have a brew. It's a beautiful little bridge above a brook called Phoebe Brook, which is a sub-tributary of the River Wye. Flows through Morford. So I'm going to sit there for a bit and then crack on through the woodland and start my hike on the other end, on the southerly end. Alright, come and join me. Should be fun. We'll see what we find. We've just found a giant redwood on the floor here. It looks like one, at least anyway. So we may find some other oddities along the way. Alright guys, catch you up. Plan life. Jones Hill Farm.
She left her troublesome prison behind. She didn't want to feel the fire.
We're in Haugh Wood. It's absolutely spectacular. Got a broadleaf around here. I'd have many brews in this wood with Paul. Good memories. You know those divine days you get and you think there can't be anything better? I've had days like that in this wood, and I've filmed hardly any of it. I could have filled my channel up with all those days we spent out hiking, exploring and just setting up a brief camp. Yeah, check it out as I ride. We have some walkers. Good folk. How you doing? All right? Good on you. Okay. The leaves just gently falling here. You can see why the Americans call it the fall. That's exactly why they call it the fall. I don't know whether you can see those leaves. There was a breeze that just went through, knocked a load off, I think. I'm actually thinking of Doug at Pine Tree Line Outdoors. Hiya Doug, how you doing? I'm here in Herefordshire, England, in Haugh Wood. It's a Saxon name, goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. Beautiful broadleaf woodland, some pine and other evergreen. But I've spent a lot of time in these woods. I haven't filmed any of it. Apart from one place maybe, which I'm heading to now, a spring, where my brother and I would get some water whenever we were out here. And I'm watching the fall. That's what I'm doing. I hope your fall is going well. Alright bro, from one side of the pond to the other, take care. Here's another favourite spot, guys. I'm kind of telling you the story of my brother and I in Haugh Wood today. One part of the story at least. Used to sit there a lot. And admire this pond, which has been left to its own devices. Not the big Atlantic pond that I was just talking about in relation to Pine Tree Line Outdoors, but a little pond where a whole array of newts reside. We've seen them swimming about here. They're in there somewhere. Not sure what their seasonal patterns are, but I'd imagine that pretty shortly they'll be in hibernation or something of that nature. I shall have to check that out. Quite ignorant of me, isn't it? Not knowing. So I will check that out. But yeah, I've admired this pond with a nice brew with my brother many times. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good day for it?
Yeah. Do you know the area?
I do, yeah.
So I'm just exploring.
Oh, are you? Oh, good on you.
So up here takes me to where?
Haugh Wood. Well, you're in Haugh Wood, really.
Yeah, oh, this is it. So I've actually got to Haugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the track that takes me all the way
This is
up.
the southerly part. You cross the road up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you in the camera. I have, yeah. Where are you from, man?
Oh, I live in Hereford.
Oh, dear. All right.
Yeah, so normally just ride up to Morderford up to Haugh.
Yeah.
And play around.
Yeah.
So came through Rotherwas, Morderford, Fownhope.
Yeah.
And then tried to cut up, which I've managed to.
Nice and fresh today, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Keeps you alive, eh?
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it just? Take care, man. Easy as you go. Have a good day. Yeah, they all come out to Haugh Wood. Mountain bikers, bikers, walkers, horse riders, families. It's brilliant stuff out here. Okay, we're on the Wye Valley Walk now. I've just locked my bike up. I'm going to get onto this bridleway and head towards Caplor Hill, which is the site of a Iron Age hill fort, many thousands of years old. Right, if there's anything interesting, I'll let you know. Meanwhile, up this old and ancient bridleway in deepest Herefordshire. Right up there. That's where our walk is. Let's go. Wow, the places some people live. This is way tucked out of the way. And as you can see, they're not wanting for anything at all. They got it all stacked up, man. That's the way in this world, isn't it? You've got people who've got it all stacked up, you've got it all in surplus and all supplied, and you've got people at the other end with absolutely bugger all. And we accept it. It's the way humans have been since they began. That differential, do you know what I mean? To me, I find that differential very, very perplexing. I've asked many questions regarding it over the decades, and I still look for answers. Why would that kind of separation exist? When strangely, when you're walking through the woodland and you're admiring the autumn, like I'm doing now, those people will admire the autumn and the autumn landscape in exactly the same way as myself. And in that respect, there's no difference. It's full of contradictions, isn't it? The human experience is full of them. On one hand, differentials. On the other hand, we have a common experience. But, approach people with plenty and they will want to maintain separation. Which is very bemusing and not half as delightful as this view. Now that's beautiful. There's no pain in that view, although there are many lives being lived out there, many different lives. So that's what I've come out for today as well. The things that aren't so confusing to me, such as that view. Alright, carry on walking. Walk on, you'll never walk alone. That's where I've just come from. Met that guy on the bike, went to the spring. Southern tip of Haugh Wood. Yeah, the weather's closing in. It's nice, it's beautiful. It's nice and fresh, as I said earlier, but I've got no waterproofs. It's only a day. Probably get back wet. Loving it out here though. It's much better for me. Better than crawling up the walls, eh? Thought of another tune, Walk of Life, Dire Straits. Loads of great tunes to do with walking. Walking is big, isn't it? It's big in life, it's big in the world. That way, you can see it. Here we are, a Wye Valley walk. Walk walk on. I don't want to slip on this wood because it's like grease. There you go. Walk on, people. You're never alone. Okay, so what's your name?
My name's Zareen Sheikh and we're doing DLV Silver.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
And it's all part of the Wye Valley Walk?
Yep.
Good on you. Where did you start from?
We started from Numped Farm, Mill Farm.
Mill Farm?
Yeah.
Okay, show us where that is.
That's here, map number 1 here.
Oh right, yeah, so not far from Fownhope.
Yeah.
Got you. So a couple of miles back maybe. Alright, so where you heading?
All the way to
Campsite near.
A hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Bridge.
Hole in the wall. That's where you're heading, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now then, there's Caplor Hill. So hole in the wall is down here somewhere. Yeah. Is that where you're heading?
Yep.
Oh, nice one. That's a nice little stroll. So your name is?
Shanaz Begum.
Shanaz
Begum.
Begum. And you are?
Sarah Sheikh.
Sarah Sheikh. Alright, that's a cool name. I like that name. Yeah, they're all cool names. My name's Mark, by the way. Mark Jickles, my name. Good to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Alright. So I've got a website. It's called Wye Explorer. www.yexplorer.co.uk. And if you check it out in a few weeks, well, more than a few weeks actually, because if you check it out in about 5 or 6 weeks, I'll put this video up.
Okay.
All right. So really good to meet you,
You too.
and it's really nice that you're walking. I was just singing a song actually about walking. Walk on, you'll never walk alone. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know that tune?
No.
You don't know that tune? Oh yeah. Well, it's a famous Scouse tune, famous Liverpool tune. You'll never walk alone.
Isn't there the singing football?
It's a football song, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it applies to life really, because if you listen to the lyrics, it talks about going through dark times, you know. And I'm sure we've been through pressing times, all of us. And yeah, walk on, you know. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not going to try and repeat all the names, all right? All right, good on you. This is just beautiful Herefordshire. Looking towards Gloucestershire now. I loved meeting those girls back there. They're from Birmingham, from Aston, which is Birmingham city centre. And they actually remarked on the quality of the air. It's noticeable to them, which it would be, wouldn't it? In actual fact, I thought about that back there. This car went past me. It was belching out fumes, and I thought about the people in the city. And strange as life is, I'd meet some Asian girls from the city. Yeah, they were beautiful. Most welcome in Herefordshire, in the Wye Valley. There's Hay Bluff in front. And right below us is the River Wye somewhere. Can't see it just yet. But this is the border with England and Wales. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Hey? Yes, you beauty. Hey? So I've been hiking, guys, this small section of the Wye, and I come across these two wonderful people here. I think either partners or...
Partners in crime.
Partners, yeah. So here they are. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Your name?
Andy.
Andy
I'm Rose.
and Rose. And you're from Suffolk?
Originally.
That's right. And we were talking, weren't we guys, about some wonderful hiking. You'd hiked the Offers Dyke.
Yeah, we did it this summer.
Yeah.
Went pretty well.
In a few words, what would you say? Because it initially started with you guys talking about the Pennine Way.
Yeah.
And you said the Cheviots were pretty meaty, you said.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
The
Well,
last dig of it.
I'll tell you what, guys. I got some friends on YouTube that would be well chuffed if you gave the Cheviots a shout out. Go on, give the Cheviots a shout out.
Big hello to Cheviot.
Yeah, hello to Cheviot.
Yeah, definitely.
Last time we were there, we were soaked through,
Yeah.
and we had to hide in a bothy for about
2 hours.
half an hour. Or
Yeah, an hour or something.
But it was full on hiking.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But the Offers Dyke, that was undulating and rural
Yeah,
and
up and
borderlands, isn't it?
And it was a hot summer, so it's hard on the feet.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right, got you.
It's like walking on concrete.
Oh, sure, yeah. But you came down here towards Kinkton Way, and you're passing the Y catchment now, aren't you?
Yes.
River Arrow, and
Yeah.
was it? You would have passed the Lug as well.
Yes. Where we down in Chepstow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have gone through the Lug. You'd have gone through the Radnor Forest, in fact.
I think we did quite.
I remember.
You'd have skirted it at least.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
when you mentioned it,
Yeah.
we didn't explore it properly.
Yeah, no.
So you're living here in Herefordshire now, and you're loving the borderlands.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
County.
Good on you. Okay. So I'll leave it there, guys, I think.
Awesome. Thank you.
And thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
It's been a really wonderful chat.
Yeah,
It's
take
been
it
nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay, that was wonderful. Met some really good guys today. 2 here. All right. Catch you up, guys. Peace. Beautiful pheasant. They are beautiful pheasants. Quite exotic birds. Whoops. Yeah, quite exotic birds. But this one was caught unaware. We have the remains of it here. That's nature for you. Brutal, unforgiving. That'll be a fox, no doubt. Predating on a pheasant. Fuel for the fox. And fuel for us too. I like pheasant. Tastes nice. Loads of pheasant around at the moment. They'll be shooting before long. And they're all over the land. They're like, when I'm hiking through the countryside and I see pheasant everywhere, they're like vermin. Of course, the landowners are feeding them up, you know. Got feeding stations all over the place, but they look like vermin. And they don't look anything like what I'm looking at now. Do you know what I'm looking at right now, guys? I'm looking at the most beautiful examples of fly agaric that I've come across for a while. I did see some amazing fly agaric in Wales, mind, on my last trip in the Ellen Valley. You see here, these fly agaric were on the side of a road in this forest plantation. They are absolutely sparkling, you know. They say, hey, look at me. Well, these are no different. Check them out. Look at that. Fly agaric. You can process these. They're said to be poisonous, and they are poisonous if you don't process them right. But they're hallucinogenic too. You can fry them. If you boil them long enough, you kind of bleach out the poison. You can fry them. And if you process them right, you can use them as a hallucinogenic too. Not that I encourage that. But what a fungi. Absolutely amazing. Right, so here's the Y, guys. This is where we're heading. Looking beautiful too. Looks as though there's a fair bit of water in there. Yeah, a bit of noise there. Somebody coming in and out of the van. But yeah, the river's looking beautiful. So we'll be down there shortly.
She cut a hole in the fence and she ran. She left her troublesome prison behind. She didn't want to feel the fire. She didn't want to lose her desire. Much left to see. Greed had taken the trees away.
Just leant on a gate. I could have walked alongside the Y there, but the path is narrow and it's very wet. And I walked up with a lady called Melissa from the adventure group from Birmingham, and they're looking for these lads that are currently missing. They're all doing the Duke of Edinburgh award. So we're heading off back into Fownhope, and it's effectively the end of our walk. That was absolutely amazing. I met some brilliant people along the way. Saw some good natural wonder and had some nice feelings and good thoughts. The weather was great, nice and fresh. And I'm all set up for a real mellow Saturday evening. So that's a small part of the Y Valley walk. There's many more miles to do. But I've walked nearly every single river now, and all I have to do is walk this main channel. And I'll have done every single one. And it's been thoroughly enjoyable from start to finish. Alright, I'm going to walk along this road, back into Fownhope and back to my bike. I'll catch you up when I'm there. Alright, it's been very enjoyable. I hope you've enjoyed it too. It's the old green man. Look at that for a coaching in. I think my bike's around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Tucked away. That'll get me back home now.